I know this has been, a big passion of yours. I know in the panel you referred to yourself as a cheerleader for nuclear fusion. And of course, I was at your Chloe show a few years ago, which was sort of focused around this idea of nuclear fusion. But before we get into that, what exactly is it, and how did you build this enthusiasm for nuclear fusion?
It's really, I was reading an article in October 21st of 2021, and it was really like a lightning bolt just hit me. And I said, this is it. This is it. And when I saw, because it's always been, it started since the Cold War, that fission, which is what we know as the term of nuclear. That, just for a disclaimer, I have nothing against. I think it could be a really good option for clean energy, but it has really bad PR. And then I realized the potential of fusion. While not yet at the state of commercialization, there is so much investment and more can come from the private sector, that I really saw, oh, here's the scale. So I started to research private companies and the public sector as well, for that show that you want in Chloe, which is part of, it was part of my last four shows at Chloe, which were each a chapter about how I envision climate success happening. And one of the things that we really need is to move away, as I was saying prior, out of that dependency that it takes 85% of fossil fuels to move the modern world as we know it. And just to be clear, fusion is why the reason we are, or how we are all created. It's the energy from the sun. So the fusion devices that are being made are practically stars being made in this planet, which I find blowing my mind, right? And I thank God for these physicists and smart brains that are, and this is why I'm such an enthusiasm, because every time I speak to them, I really see hope, and I see a future for us and for our children and grandchildren from that perspective. And even the people that want to get out of here in a rocket, they're gonna need fusion in the rockets to get to far places. So but I really see the potential of it, and which is many, from the lack of use of uranium, for the ability of getting deuterium and tritium, which are the two isotopes that you need for fusion. And also you can power just with a glass of water, like this. If you think about it, fusion fuel, you can power a house for 800 years just with this. So it's abundant energy. And we know that what we have is a scale issue. And so when I always say, when in my sustainability journey, where I've landed is that sustainability is an energy issue. And this is where we are at.